Today, I'm about to show you something so ridiculous, so unbelievable, and honestly so game-changing, that when I first tried it, I stood completely frozen in front of the mirror for almost a full minute. I'm holding a tiny gadget that I bought from China for just $1. One single dollar. And I know what you're thinking, because I thought the same thing. There is no way something this cheap can do anything meaningful. I expected it to feel cheap, to break instantly, to be one of those silly online impulse buys that you forget about 5 seconds later. But what happened when I turned it on? Completely shattered my expectations. Like, I'm talking a full-on, mind-blowing, is this even real, moment. Before I tell you what happened, let me start with something every American can relate to. Haircuts are insanely expensive. A normal haircut, nothing fancy, costs around $40. Add tip, that's $50 or even $60. And that's just for one visit. If you go every month, you are easily burning through $600 to $700 a year. That's like a brand new phone, or a vacation flight, or months of groceries. All gone for something that lasts 2 weeks before it grows out again. And look, I respect barbers. They're skilled, talented, artistic. But not everybody needs a full detailed cut every time. A lot of people just need basic maintenance. Clean up the sides, shape the top, get rid of that messy. I just woke up in a wind tunnel, look. Yet we all pay premium prices, just because we don't have a better option. And that's why this $1 invention caught my eye. Not in a, I trust it, way. More in a, this looks like a scam but let me laugh at it, way. I kept seeing videos of it. Millions of views, millions of comments, people claiming the results were unbelievable. Some said it saved their hair. Others said it replaced every expensive tool they owned. And honestly, I thought it was all fake. Edited. Exaggerated. Overhyped. But something in me said, let's just try it. Worst case, I lose $1. So, it arrives in the mail, this tiny, lightweight device that feels almost like a toy. I'm standing there holding it and thinking, this can't possibly do a single useful thing. There's no way. But I walk to the mirror anyway. I turn it on. It makes this surprisingly smooth, soft buzzing sound. Not loud, not rough, not scary. Just soft. And I bring it to the side of my head. The moment the gadget touches my hair, I freeze. Because in one smooth motion, it leaves behind a perfectly straight, ridiculously clean line. I literally blinked twice because my brain couldn't process how something this small and this cheap just did that. I thought maybe I got lucky. So I tried again. Same result. Clean cut. No pulling. No snagging. No uneven patches. Then I began shaping the edge. Then blending. Then touching up the top. And with every pass, this little thing performed like it cost $200. I'm not exaggerating. The more I used it, the more shocked I got. Because cutting your own hair is usually a nightmare. One wrong angle, and you look like someone attacked you with a lawn mower. But this? It made everything feel easy. Automatic almost. I kept going, slowly building confidence. I shaved the X's around the ears. I corrected the neckline. I even attempted a fade, which is something I would never attempt alone because fades are hard. But with this, the transition just naturally smoothed out. It blended in a way that felt unreal. I took a step back from the mirror, ran my hand through my hair, and kept shaking my head because I couldn't believe it. I was expecting disaster. Instead, I was staring at a genuinely clean, professional-looking haircut. And it was done by me, in my bathroom, using a $1 device. Now here's where things get even crazier. The more I used it, the more I realized how much money this could save people. Imagine never needing to panic before going out, because your hair looks like a mess. Imagine not having to book appointments, not having to sit in waiting areas, not having to drop $50 or $60 every couple weeks. Imagine being able to touch up your look whenever you want, in 2 minutes, right at home. That's the freedom this tiny gadget gives. For $1. And I'm telling you, I kept trying to find flaws. I kept trying to make it fail. I intentionally went faster, slower, changed angles, pressed lightly, pressed slightly harder. But it kept cutting perfectly. It was almost annoying how good it was. Because I couldn't understand how. How is a $1 invention outperforming tools that cost $50, $100, even $200? I've owned professional clippers before that yank, pull, or overcut. This thing didn't do any of that. It just worked. After finishing my hair, I stepped back and honestly felt a mix of shock, excitement, and low-key frustration, all at the same time. Shock because the results were genuinely impressive. Excitement because I realized how much money I could save. And frustration because I thought about all the times I spent money unnecessarily on basic trims. If I had known something like this existed earlier, I would have saved hundreds. But what really hit me was this. This little gadget isn't trying to replace barbers. Barbers offer skill, style, creativity, personality, things no tool can replicate. But what it can replace are those frequent maintenance cuts that cost you a fortune over time. This is for people who just want to look clean without breaking the bank. For students, for parents, for busy professionals, for anyone tired of spending money on something so simple. After I finished analyzing the results, I stood there thinking about how products like this are rarely talked about because they're inexpensive. People assume cheap equals bad. But every once in a while, something comes along that flips the script completely. Something so simple, so affordable, so ridiculously effective, that you can't help but wonder how it even exists. And here's the wild part. This little gadget was just the beginning. After experiencing this, I went deep down the rabbit hole of Chinese inventions. There are dozens of other devices out there claiming to revolutionize everyday grooming, things that promise perfect beard lines, perfect trims, perfect styling, all for prices so low they feel illegal. I ordered 5 more of them. One of them claims it can replace shampoo. Another claims it can style hair using air pressure. Another one claims it gives a perfect beard shape without razors. And honestly, after what this $1 gadget did, I'm ready to believe anything. I'm not exaggerating when I say this. If you are watching this video right now, do not miss what I'm about to test next. Because if a $1 tool can deliver profession-level results, imagine what a $5 tool can do. Imagine what a $10 grooming invention can do. The companies charging crazy prices? They should be worried. So here's what I leave you with. I tried this $1 Chinese invention expecting to laugh at it. Instead, it made me rethink everything I thought I knew about haircuts, about grooming, about spending money. Sometimes, the biggest surprises come in the smallest, cheapest packages. And this little gadget? It might honestly end expensive haircut visits forever, for a lot of people. If you watch till the end, get ready. Because the next inventions I'm testing are even more insane. Click the next video. You're not gonna believe what comes next.